Started my twin health journey. I want to invite you to hear a little bit about my journey as I get ready for my first 5K competitive walk. And I want to take you along for my preparation for my first 5K competitive walk tomorrow on Sunday, the Sunday before Memorial Day 2025. I just got through with a little warm-up, stretch the legs, 3.5 mile walk, and I want to tell my twin health story and show how twin has helped me get into this competition. My wife declared in August of last year, when we were coming back from taking our granddaughter home, that we needed to get a little more healthy. And she gave me the goal of losing 20 pounds. So once we got home, I started, and about a month I'd lost 4 or 5 pounds, so I was doing pretty good on my own. But my company, James River Equipment, was promoting Twin Health as a program we could enroll in, and I decided that maybe I would contact them, see if maybe they could give me some structure to help prolong my journey to losing those 20 pounds and getting healthier. You know, who knows? I'm on blood pressure medication. Maybe one of these days I can get off of that. Eliminate some of these medications I'm on. So that would be a nice benefit. So I contacted Twin Health, and at the time I started in August, I was probably about 226 pounds. So I'd lost about 4 or 5, so I was about 121 when I started the initial blood tests and the sign up for Twin Health. And now Twin Health is predominantly geared towards diabetic, pre-diabetic. I am neither. I was not even close to being pre-diabetic, so I was hoping I would still be able to join. There were several people in our company that had joined and seemed to talk very well of it, so I was hoping I could get to be one of the cool kids and get to participate. And I got contacted, talked to one of the coaches, said I probably would be a good candidate to get some improvement out of the Twin Health. So we started, and late September, I think around the 21st of September, I started on the program. And you know, there have been lots of diet changes. A lot of the carbs are gone. Probably 85-95% of the bread that I would normally eat is gone. I would say 90% of the sugar that I would eat before is gone. I will admit I cheat, but I've had a lot of success. But I cheat in a very focused format, very limited. I don't overdo it. Everything is done in very moderate ways. But a lot of diet changes. Went to a lot of the keto products, high protein, low carb. And I'll tell you this, when you hear my results, it goes to show I don't like vegetables. I don't eat vegetables. This has all been done without salads, without a lot of the greens. I maintain the fiber intakes. I maintain the protein intakes. I just have to be a little more creative than most people. And this journey would probably be easier if I liked vegetables, but I don't. And I didn't do a lot of high exertive exercises. It was walking. It's walking. It started as walking. The idea was to go to running, but when I started gearing up to do a run, my knees quickly vetoed that. So I just went to very fast power walking. And my knees were okay with that, and found that in pushing myself in the walks, I could get my heart rate up into the 150s, so I really didn't need to run. And so the goal was to get in shape and compete in a 5K, and I had the first one scheduled in February, And right before the event, I got a sinus infection, an upper respiratory infection, and could not compete. So we fast forward, here we are right before summer, and I run across the In Honor Of 5K. It will be held over in Williamsburg, Virginia, and they had a competitive walk. And I looked at the results, and I'm like, hey, I can do that. And a lot of people will say I'm a little bit competitive, but getting on this program and getting the Garmin tracking and the challenges that it has, and pushing myself, I didn't lose the 20 pounds my wife told me to. I'm about 36 pounds down. Again, a little change, changing the diet, changing your exercise, and it doesn't have to be massive. This should tell everybody. If you're worried about having to make drastic changes, this is not a drastic change. These are everyday things that I do. It doesn't take any time, and I'm finding that I'm pushing myself. I compete in this 5K tomorrow. Next thing in my target is a 10K. And ultimately, I would like to travel down to Disney World and participate in their 5 and 10K through the parks one year. I don't know when that'll happen, but that is a goal. So I hope that some of you can take a little inspiration out of this and realize that, hey, you too can make lifestyle changes and get healthier, and it doesn't take a drastic change in your life. Just little changes and a little bit of exercise, and you'll find yourself kind of getting addicted to it. So I'm excited for tomorrow. We'll do a little pre-race video before the race, and hopefully everything goes well, and we'll have a successful race, and we'll see what happens after it's over. But I want y'all to come along with me and see what happens. Thanks to Twin Health, thanks to James River, this is possible for me. It can be possible for you. I want you to think about doing it, thinking about signing up and making that change and getting healthier in your life. 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're just a few minutes away from the race. We're at the site of the Jamestown settlement, the first permanent English settlement in the United States. Memorial Day, celebrating what is the cradle of America, and in honoring those that have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us to enjoy the freedoms that we have in America. Very excited. I can feel the adrenaline already. I'm ready to go. Feeling good. We're in honor of 5K.
me when I was running. Yeah, perfect female walker. Way to go, Eric!
Way to go, good job. You okay? Yeah, there you go. Good job. Grab a water.
First race completed. The one thing's my Garmin track's way different than an actual race layout. I'll have to wait and get the official time, but I do want to say that I probably beat my goal of 37 minutes. We'll see shortly.
Have a great weekend.
Final result, 36-31, third place, mission accomplished, first event. Again, big thanks to Twin Health Community and James River for bringing Twin Health into the company. We'll see what happens next.